Nope. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I have to adjust this volume setting. There we go. What's up, guys? It is Sunday. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you all for being here. How's the Super Bowl going? Last time I last thing I watched was the halftime show. So I know Seahawks were up by 9-0. So don't know what's going on right now. I was just trying to set up everything for tonight, just to enjoy a good night of toy news and unboxing stuff. So I hope everyone's enjoying their evening. I hope everyone had a good week of toy hunting. um, Thank you everyone who has been keeping up with my 30 days 30 videos. I just uploaded video number 28, so 28 days straight of YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. That's been crazy, and it was a nice one too, because I visited my local shop, and they had a lot of cool stuff, so much stuff, and it'll be incorporated into the next toy hunt video. So that was good. Um, Not much in regards to anything else. I tried my best with some clearance. We did find the Divers 2-pack for half off, so that's not too bad. Um, Hoping for 70% off, so we'll see if it happens. And if it does, we'll get it at 70% off and return the 50% off one. Um, there's different stuff, so we'll see. Uh, Let me see here. What else do we got? I think that's really it. There's a little bit of toy news here and there. Pre-orders are up. Pre-orders are kicking into. It's all a little different with how things are going, but I was financially ready for a couple things, because most of you guys should know that I've incorporated trading cards into my hobby again. So now it's a little bit different in trying to determine what do I want to collect more or get rid of and things like that. Robert, what's up, man? There's two views, because I know there's um, the regular landscape mode, and then there's portrait mode. Just in case if you're on a phone, you could watch it this way. I'm sure you could find the other version, but there's two different streams, so to speak. So yeah, um, it's just an option, I guess. You could just say there's an option to choose which one is better for you. Um, what else was I saying? The No, I think that's it. I was just trying to get caught up, make sure everything was going well, and I got most of the stuff ready for what I want to open tonight. So hopefully that's going to work out in my favor. I'm gonna open this. I am gonna build this thing. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this tonight. This the All Striker. So hopefully I can make it fit on this table here, and we can mess around with it, because I know it's a somewhat large vehicle. I don't know if it's the same size as the other one. What's the other one? I forgot the damn name. God, I already forgot the damn name. Like the Stinger, but the GI Joe version of it. So we're still going to try to open up a lot of stuff that I haven't opened up in a while, plus some of the new stuff, because I definitely want to open up a lot of the new pickups that was in my video yesterday. So we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. Let's see. Let's start off with Brian King. How are you, man? What's going on? Robert, Sean Beatty. What's up, man? Rick, how you doing? Love your One Piece. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm enjoying it myself. I'm absolutely enjoying it myself. I'm definitely incorporating those really just into shorts. And if I could just do toy cards, toy cards, toy cards back and forth, I'll try and be very consistent with it, so one doesn't overtake the other. And hopefully, people see that and they enjoy it, and that's perfectly fine, because I'm having fun with it. It's crazy. So not just One Piece, there'll be Dragon Ball, There'll be Gundam. There'll be Gundam. Some Marvel, because I did have previous Marvel cards that I never opened, so I'm gonna do that too. I mostly dropped action figures for Gundam. Oh man, that's crazy. Speaking of, I did find 2 packs of O3 at Target. What the hell? I never really completed O1 or O2 because they were just random pickups, and I just saw those 2 packs, and I'm like, yeah, why not? My friend pulled the Boa alt art. Oh, nice, very nice. Which one? Which alt art from the new set? Because I know I have one of the alt arts. Which one did I have? Of course, I'm. Did I even put it here? No, I put it somewhere else. Of course, I did. It's not in the spot where I wanted to put it. Oh, no, here. I have. Oh, that's C13. That's 13. Was it the one I pulled? This one? Or was it the other one? This one's nice. Let's see. K-Mac, what's up, man? How you doing? OP14, nice. Okay, cool. Wish I could find Marvel cards. Have only found there's not even any new Marvel cards though. I never even found metal. So I've decided just to stop with Marvel cards because I can't find them, and they're so expensive, like extremely expensive. I don't get it. Like Upper Deck doesn't have an MSRP, so vendors are allowed to charge whatever the hell they want. So no matter what, Marvel cards, a lot of times they start at like the $400 to $500 range for just a hobby box. It sucks. It is what it is. If you're looking to just collect a set, I have tons of bulk. I am. I always am just looking to finish a base set. And then depending upon what kind of deck I want to build to learn how to play, I'll buy multiples of certain cards. But I appreciate that, Robert. What's up, Jeff Morris? Do One Piece cards attain a good right now they do. Right now they do, just because of the popularity. It has increased dramatically and it is insanely good. It's insanely frustrating right now because I've been collecting One Piece for 2 years and now I can't find them anymore. I could go to Target and Walmart and buy One Piece, no problem. No problem for 2 years. I go now, I struggle trying to find One Piece cards because unfortunately, not just collectors are buying, but it's more scalpers than just buying it and they have no idea what they're buying and they're just trying to sell it for God knows what price. I have a 500 count box full of rares. Nice. I have a lot of bulk too. But it's so crazy. I I may do a video of this, but I bought a bulk of like 300 OP14 and no EBO3 and PRBO2 Japanese cards just so I could finish the base sets. 300 cards. I only got one card to I'm so mad. But it's okay. I could use them for playing. Only need 3 all day. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, guys. So let's jump into Toy Arc and then we could see what's going on in toy news and see what's happening here. I saw a couple things and I was neither here nor there. They did talk about some pre-orders that went up, which is Marvel Legends Ghost Rider, and that's great. I don't really need this. This is something that I don't care for. it's a color style that I'm just like it's not for me. $55.99 and it comes out in April. So I don't know. I It's the same vehicle, I think, right? We got this vehicle before. This was from the first, whichever one I forget, or either that's Wolverine's bike or Steve Rogers' bike is just in red, but it's the same flames as the one we got before. But then I think this Ghost Rider is changed or updated or something like that. So I, I don't know. I mean, it's fine for those who may not have gotten a Ghost Rider yet or before. Damn you, internet! You're just screwing me over right now. Um, but this, I don't even know what the reason for this is because in my mind, that's their Dormammu head. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like the Dormammu head to me. So it's just weird to see that. But yeah, anyone getting this? Because it's not definitely not for me. Lord Starkiller went up Wednesday. Oh, nice. The last Marvel Legend I pre-ordered was Deadpool. Which Deadpool? Was that the one you were? What is it? I'm trying to remember what it was. All right, time to whip out the pen because the touchpad is not being friendly. So let's see here. Yeah. Ooh, my internet connection. This, I'm excited about this because this is Dragon Ball Z. This is the Japan exclusive Genki Damatsuri. So the Dragon Ball tour has already started, and the first stop was in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. So I saw a lot of clips that people were posting on Instagram, and man, it looked packed. It was insane, and people were saying like a lot of the figures and statues were sold out within a couple hours, but a lot of people were lining up as early as like 3 a.m. I am going to freak out because I really want to get this. The main reason I want to go to the Dragon Ball tour is because I just want to pick up this figure. If I can get anything else, cool. But this is the only thing I wanted to get. And the Dragon Ball tour is in 2 weeks in New Jersey at the American Dream Mall. I'm gonna probably start driving around like 5 a.m. in the morning, and that'll get me there in like an hour and a half. And in the hopes that I got there early enough to line up and be able to snag one of these. I really do. I really hope I'm gonna plan this out right, and because it's American Dream. It's a cool mall. It's enormous. Third largest mall in America. No, second largest mall in America. Um, it's got its own Bandai store. There's so many other stores in there that you could go for, and they do a ton of pop-ups, and the Dragon Ball tour is like one of. I'm not surprised they do this because we had the Gundam tour last year too, and that was a lot of fun when I went to it. So I hope that when I get there, I don't trust me. I'm gonna record as much as I can, but I'm so concerned about time and the time that I arrive and how many people may be there because I don't know how American Dream is going to operate in terms of line management or how early they will open the doors to get inside because the mall I think doesn't open till like 11 a.m. but they may open it at as early as 10 a.m. Hell, they might open it early just for the mere fact that there's going to be a line outside. That's my opinion, but I have no idea. Maybe I should call their customer service and see how they're going to handle it because I, I'm an hour and a half away. I don't want to screw this up. That's just how crazy I am. I really want to pick this thing up. It's ridiculous. The deluxe and dog pull. Oh, that's one. Okay, there you go. If I have to choose between the Ghost Rider and the Mezco one, it will be the Mezco. Yeah, because the Mezco one definitely looked good. It really looked good. Marvel Legends definitely for those to budget. I mean, it's still okay, but with me having the other Ghost Riders, it's kind of like, I don't know. Bring a warm coat if you have. Oh, I know, right? I have to definitely prepare for that too because last night it was -1 degrees. It was insane. Today it's going to drop down to like 3 or 4 degrees, but Jesus, it's going to be cold. But this article is there's in hand pics of this, so I'm not surprised because people already have it in their hands, and people are already the scalpers are already selling this figure on eBay for upwards of like $400 or more. Absolutely insane. Let's see here. Ah, okay. Yeah, so using manga art right there, which is cool. Back of the box. Of course, I just there we go. Yeah, it's very different. It's basically a manga style SH figure arts, Dragon Ball Z, Goku. You get a stand there, which is very cool. I honestly, it's just Goku. Everyone has a Goku figure. I have plenty of Goku figures, but you're gonna slap a Japan exclusive and then you're gonna bring it here to only be sold at the Dragon Ball tour. That's crazy. So I want to have an opportunity to pick this thing up. And I have a Frieza to go with it, so this will look great. There you go. What a difference paint makes for this, right? I don't have this Super Saiyan Goku on the right. I think that's the new Goku that just recently came out. Let the games begin, Goku. Cool. So yes, I think this is how much is it? 90? The price on it. Oh well, whatever. So you look at it. Woodfield Mall, Schaumburg, Illinois. So that was this weekend, ended today. So now 2 more weeks and we will be in New Jersey. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy how people are with this. Right? It's gonna be cool. Went to the Gundam base on opening day. I got there at 7 a.m. and they opened at 10. I was person 1509. That's cool. That's awesome, man. Is Schaumburg near Chicago? Like for you to go to the Dragon Ball tour? 400. Yeah, it is. Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? How you doing? I own 3 SHF trunks, and that's all for DBZ. The Future Trunks, Saiyan Armor, and Xenoverse. Oh, nice. The Xenoverse one. I don't even have that one. All right. And this, it is Tamashii week. Tamashii week started, and I know you could get free shipping, and you could get a free stand, I think, for the first 4,000 people that make an order, if I'm not mistaken. So the biggest thing about this was that they announced Super Android 13 or Fusion Android 13, which is cool. He was one of the characters in the Android 13 movie. It was one of the first Dragon Ball movies that I watched when I was younger, and I was just shocked with, you know, there was a whole other android to begin with outside of the regular series. So very cool to get this character. I actually did pre-order it. So I was able to do the free shipping. I was able to get the free flight stand. So that's shipping coming from Premium Bandai. Look, Premium Bandai sometimes is already difficult to pre-order from, especially if you're going to try to pre-order One Piece cards or Gundam cards or anything like that, or Dragon Ball cards. It's just such a pain in the ass. When it comes to figures, sometimes you got to, pounce on it right away. But Super Android 13, very cool figure. It looks really big, like cooler big. Not like Broly big, but large enough. I mean, comparing him right here with Vegeta, that's a big figure in terms of SH Figuarts. So I like it. Pre-ordered it. I'm good with it. What Android am I missing? 16. I don't have an Android 16. Yeah, I don't have an Android 16. Honestly, I never got Android 19 or Android 20, but I never really cared to have them. But I would like an Android 16. That would be cool. So yeah, there was a part of me that almost pre-ordered Zorro, the exclusive edition, because this Android 13 is also an exclusive. So who knows? Who's to say? When it comes to the States, if it's going to be raised in price or something like that. But I almost ordered Zorro too, but I was just like, no. I'm not trying to collect all of the One Piece SH Figuarts because I'm already so far behind with it. But I will collect the Egghead characters of One Piece. I don't mind that. That's still pretty cool to me. Let's see. Oh yeah. Rick said that the pre-orders went up for Star Wars Black Series, so we can take a look at that too. I'm not getting into Dragon Ball. I already got into One Piece. Good for you, man. The DBZ event was like an hour from my house. Oh, cool. I just seeing so many videos that just went through my Instagram. I'm just like, my God, it looks insane. It absolutely looks insane. I was trying to see. Well, I messaged Brandon, who's on the Hasbro Star Wars team, because he loves Dragon Ball. So me and him, connected. So I texted him. I was just going to see, hey, the Dragon Ball tour is coming to New Jersey. Are you going to go? Because if you are, we'll meet up. And he said, yeah, let's go. Because I told him what's going to be there. So I'm sure he's just as excited to pick up the that Goku figure. So I got to reach out to him again just to be like, hey, I'm going at this time. There's so many people that are gonna I am gonna see or meet up there. So it'll be pretty damn cool. Uh, but I wondered, no one really talked about if there was. I'm sure there was a limit, but I'm just saying that's insane to see. Manic Mike, what's up, man? How you been? Let's see. Here we go. Star Killer and Scar Squadron pre-orders. So Star Killer is really cool, but it's not enough for me. It's my only thing. Pre-orders have opened up. And how much is it going to be? It doesn't say. Does it say? Okay, so straight from Star Wars canon, Misty and Cav, Scar Squadron 2-pack. No clue. I am not familiar. Let's see if I can read that. Troopers, Misty and Car. Under Sergeant, Scar Squadron, Special. Okay, part of the Task Force 99. That's all it says. Okay. So it comes with some soft goods, knives. It comes with some knives. Look at that. Star Killer. Hell yeah. That looks great. Are those the lightsaber holding hands? Because I got confused at first. I was like, how the hell is he going to hold these lightsabers? But now I can see it now. Jesus. That freaked me out. I'm like, what a waste if they did not put any gripping hands. But I see it. I'm assuming he's going to be like $40. If it's 50, that's even crazier. Oh, cool. He can hold all the hilts. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. The Dragon Ball event is going to be near my area as well. It's in the city of Acadia. Oh, nice. For March. All right. Cool, man. Good luck. I know I'm sure it's going to be a huge deal over in California. So I hope you get there early enough to get what you need, man. I will buy these stormtroopers. Starkiller looks good except for his price. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what I figured. His price is going to be ridiculous for a deluxe figure. Nightcrawler. So Nightcrawler looked really good at New York Comic Con. So I was very concerned with how his articulation was going to be, but the images look pretty good. So I assume everything's okay for what he's got going on. I mean, look at this. If he can do this crouch here, smoke effects with light up feature. So he can basically like put himself in a squatting position and wrap his arms around his legs. Not many figures can do that. I know the only figure I can remember that, well, Maximum Spider-Man can do that, but Sentinel, the Sentinel figure, who was it? Yeah, Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, I could do that too. Oh, check that out. That's a cool pose. Let's see, 3 heads. You got 4 pairs of hands and a pair of feet too. And then we have 3 different tails, 4 different swords, and the light up Bamf effect. Cool. What did they price this at? Like 110? 116. Okay, man. I guess that's the new price for standard figures for Mezco. Man, that's a lot. It's nice though. It really is. If I were still collecting Mezco X-Men characters, I would, of course, absolutely be buying this Nightcrawler. But luckily, I am out of Mezco. What is happening here? I already saw the Hasbro Street Fighter logo, but now we got a Hasbro Voltron going on. Now, we didn't talk about the Hasbro Street Fighter one, but I know the Street Fighter has to be movie figures. That would only make sense to me if it was movie figures. I'm curious who's going to make it. What team is going to make Hasbro Street Fighter? And I could only think it's the Power Rangers team because they did the Power Ranger Street Fighter mashup. So, and those weren't bad figures. Those were actually pretty good figures. I just don't know. I'm curious to see who's going to be doing, because it's not going. There's no way the Marvel team's going to do the show. It's got to be the same people that did either the Power Rangers or the Fortnite team. I have no idea, but it's possible. God forbid it's like the Indiana Jones team or the Star Wars team. That would be pretty nuts. But now we have Voltron. Okay, we have Voltron going on. I don't really know what to expect out of this, but this Voltron, according to this, because it's Hasbro and MGM Studios for Voltron movie toys. I wasn't aware that there was going to be a Voltron movie, a live action Voltron movie. And it's saying here in the article that it's directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber, and a cast of Henry Cavill, Sterling K. Brown, Alba Baptista, Rita Ora, and more. So there you go. So we're doing movie figures. So for Voltron, so just like Street Fighter would be, I'm sure it's going to be the movie figures. Why not? Henry Cavill's in it. There you go. So let's see here. What else? What else is there? I think that could be it, because then that's really everything. Yeah, here's X-Men Street Fighter. And then we did talk about Motu last week. So the thing that I forgot to talk about last week was this: the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen had a pre-order announcement for Joe Manganiello's Arkin the Cruel and Oksana. So these are Joe's Dungeons and Dragons characters. So this is his story. These are his characters. Very cool to introduce this into the Infinite Legions lineup of Four Horsemen. So this is kind of like their fourth. What should I say this? How should I say this? This is like their fourth. There's Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Figura Obscura, and the fourth is Infinite Legions. So this falls under their Infinite Legions line, their fourth line. Is that what I want to say? So I saw Arkin the Cruel at Legions Con last year. It was actually announced at Legions Con as well. So as always, when you pre-order through Four Horsemen directly, there's a significant discount. When it goes to retail, then it sells for the retail price. So $100 is the retail price, and here is the $75. Don't mind me, I am going to mess with this connection because on my end it looks like it's cutting in and out. On your end, I hope it's not as bad as what I'm seeing, but if it is, I do apologize. So let's see. So this Arkin the Cruel, this looks great. It's a large figure. It's definitely a larger figure. Comes with these accessories, weapons, alternate head, and an alternate arm because based on the story, he absorbs something. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember, but I think it's somewhere in there. But Trevor did an excellent job taking pictures. So that's Arkin the Cruel. And the other one is Oksana. So apparently Oksana has a lot of new female parts. And some shared parts, but they're saying most of it is pretty new. She definitely comes with a few accessories as well, more hands. That's nice. I like how the alternate head doesn't have that crown. That's a cool effect where you can have it connected to with both hands. So still really awesome. That's I'll learn more about these characters. But I did pre-order both of them. So I'm in for it. Supposedly it's to come out at the end of the year. Supposedly. So we will see what happens with that. Many people are trying to have the idea that Joe may have some kind of appearance at Legion's Con or something like that, which would be really, really cool if he did. And a lot of people are buying more than one Arkin the Cruel for one to possibly get signed by Joe, and of course one to open, and maybe another one to use as parts. But that's still cool. That's really cool. It's been done for a minute. They just got to edit. Oh, really? Yeah, I had no idea. That's crazy. That's still cool. I had no idea. All right. Let's remove this and let me kill it too, because who knows the bandwidth on this thing. And you know what it is because I'm not directly connected to my router. I'm feeding it off of Wi-Fi because I don't have the connection to reach all the way to where I can do this workstation here. I'm trying to build that, but damn it, it's crazy to I have to drill a hole into the floor that goes through the basement and then have at least like I want to say a 200-foot Ethernet cable to reach over. That'll be crazy. And not only that, even if I was connected with a wire, my laptop doesn't have an Ethernet port to begin with, so it's not going to work. So I always try to have the strongest Wi-Fi, and that's why I built a Nest to support the entire house. But it doesn't work all the time. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that was news, at least for what I can remember and what we saw in Toy Ark. What we have is recent pickups that most of the time, of course, I was trying to open up from this past video. So let me hope I can do this. So we're going to open up this one, the Sporty Girl. So sure, why not? The crazy figure. I know I want to just quickly open up him to go with Chopper, which would be really cool. And I definitely want to check the Gear 5 version of him out. And I also want to open up CoverGirl because that looks great. It definitely does look really good. And of course, we're going to build this vehicle. So what should I do first? The vehicle or these smaller figures? Oh, and Cyclops. We could test out Cyclops too. I did actually buy the torso modification. That hasn't arrived yet, but that looks much more promising to add that torso modification to this. So we will definitely do that too. Let's see. Journey, what's up, man? How you doing? So yeah, here we go. Since I'm going to open up that All Striker, let's deal with these first. Let's see how these go. Let's see. Is that Macho? Macho, what's up, man? Are you going to Dragon Ball Tour? Are you able to do that, or is it just too much? Or were you guys at Chubsy today? Because I wasn't able to make it. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Yeah. We'll do this one first. We will do this one first. I ordered CoverGirl too. Nice, man. I am and I was. Nice. Very cool. Let's see. I guess this. I was surprised. When did I pre-order this? Like summer? I feel like it was summertime, maybe earlier than that. You also got the torso mod. Cool. Yeah, I definitely want to check because looking at it right now, I can see there's a huge like difference that shows the torso so much more. Like, why wouldn't you? It's crazy. I ordered CoverGirl and the other G.I. Joes should be coming in this week. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So this, look at this. Very cool. A lot more accessories. What was the video game? The Lollipop Chainsaw. What was that video game? Is it lollipop chainsaw? I want to say that it is. Skateboard, tennis racket, baseball bat, 3 lollipops. Ooh, tennis ball. That's cool. There's a cell phone, and you have headphone wires to connect it. And she comes with alternate hair with a visor that's attached. Nice. Looks good. That's awesome. Different hands too. Same hands as before, and of course a different chest torso if you want to swap that out. That's cool. Torso mod, make it taller. I'm not liking the reviews. Yes, it makes it slightly taller, but gives it more range in the diaphragm crunch to help that articulation. So I'm all for it. If that's the case, then so be it. It was only $1 for the torso piece. So, oh, and it comes with extra feet right there. So if you want her barefoot, this is a lot of small parts, accessories, I should say, but probably well worth it, considering this is a character now versus the blank body that we got last time. And the blank body is good. What the hell? I thought I could just pull this out, but I can't. I think I just gotta pop the head off. Oh, is that the same head? There's the neck joint. There she is. This is nicely detailed. Sneakers. She's got soft goods for the socks. And they gave her underwear. Oh my God. Okay, they gave her underwear. And then her top. I'm a player. Oh my God. But the paint on the face was done nicely. So that's nice to see. I mean, honestly, this is the crazy body. This is the crazy figure body. Same body. TKD bar, what's up, man? I was hearing QC issues on his visor. I heard about that. It was as if, they won't always stay in. So like they easily slid off the head sculpt. That hurts if that's the case. I mean, we'll check it out. So hard act to follow. What's up, man? So let's see. Tennis racket. Not bad. The baseball bat. What's that say? Crossfire. 3 different colored lollipops. Here's the visor for the hair. And then this. Very neat. We have the cell phone with the headphones. So that's an iPhone Pro right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice accessory for that. Now the skateboard, I don't know what to say about the skateboard. So the wheels work on the skateboard, but it's not exactly like tech deck. It barely moves. I mean, it's a wheel still, but it barely moves. There's no pegs anywhere on the board, so she could grab her board, but for her to just stand on it, that's all it's gonna do. That's it. For the visor, heat helps. Okay, good to know. So let's put Momo back. Now this, we should have, the expected articulation with his body. I mean, the double jointed elbows, the knees. I think the biggest thing is because she has like a rubber overlay on the torso, and also in the midsection too. So in a lot of cases, you can really, I think, does she have the drop downs? Slightly, not a lot, but it's close enough. I mean, seriously, she could. There's enough to. There's a lot of range in the articulation for this. It's really crazy. I wonder. There you go. Jeez. The purple. What hands does she have? There's so many. The hand that she currently has looks like it can hold this a certain lollipop. No, it can't. That's it. More than likely could, but the pinching fingers is way too flexible that it's not going to. It's not possible. And I dropped the lollipop, so it's somewhere on the floor right now. God damn. Do the glasses come off? I don't know. Surprisingly, yes. And that's because that's actually neat. So the glasses come off, but there's unfortunately you have only two other options because the glasses are connected to the hair. So when you take that off, that's what you get. I'm going to assume, oh no, I can't because the blank body is all one color. But then the visor here, so you could have no glasses and a visor. So those are your options. So that's interesting. That would have been nice if they had an alternate hairpiece just without an accessory. You could, I just did it. You could take the glasses off of the hair, but now you got these two divots kind of showing in the hair. That's the only problem with it. I mean, it works. You could do it. Let me put this back together before I lose the pieces. That'll be me losing the pieces. Lazy Monster Elf Guard. Worst performance in Super Bowl history. Wow. So I didn't see the second half. I only saw the end of the halftime show. So, of course, Seahawks were winning 9-0. No touchdowns, 3 field goals. That's all that was happening. Should give MVP to Sam Darnold. It's 29-7. Wow. Oh my God. Where's the oh, they're already gripping it. Okay, so I'll just leave her there. Just to I have no idea how am I going to pose her because she's I'll leave her like that for now. Oh, you know what? I could do this. I could do this. Hold on, let me see. How flexible are the headphones? That's really what we can figure out here. And I hope they're flexible enough because, geez. So this is easily a cell phone holding hand. You got there you go. I'm a Seahawks fan. Is it too early to celebrate? Probably not. Just because he will get it. It'll be either Kenneth Walker or defensive player that will win MVP. Can't wait for Stan Sakai Turtles. Oh wow, that's cool. Let's see. Luffy, and of course, this is the Egghead Island, Future Island Egghead series. This is this character. I'm not up to this series yet in One Piece because the Egghead series is like in the late 900s, 1000s, and on episodes. Well, I'm nowhere near that. But this is nice. It's simple because this one was like introductory price of Figuarts, so this is only like the $34.99 price, but it's so absolutely wild because the character designs for this arc is so different, and as much as I want to like skip ahead and just watch what this is all about, it's possible I may do that anyway, but still very neat to see, the differences. But it's still a lot of good articulation with this, especially for, the way it looks bulky. That face does not help anyway. He does come with his straw hat, which I'm going to assume you could use this for the oh no, you can just put it on. Never mind. It's showing what I could do with it. It's saying that I could just put it around his neck and it will be behind him. So they're basically just saying, hey, put it back there. But that's still cool. At least I can, pair him up with Chopper over here. And then I should get Jewelry Bonnie, the third character in this series that SH Figuarts has put out. So that way, in the hopes that they continue making characters in these costumes would be Very, very cool. So I hope they continue to do that. A part of me wasn't going to collect the Egghead series, but ever since I found Chopper for like $24, which is amazing, and of course this is still the $34 price, that's still good. And honestly, Gear 5 is also the Egghead series, so it is what it is. How much was the cheerleader figure? Like 50 bucks. If 5K Toys still has it, well, first of all, 5K Toys was doing everyone's pre-orders first. So I know once they finish pre-orders, they'll put up any remaining inventory up on the site. But I want to say it was like 50 bucks. And it's a great figure because the crazy figure female body, because I have the blank body, as you Momo over here. It's great. It's a great figure. Saw that Luffy at Target. Interesting. Yeah, I was hesitant to get it because I'm not watching the Egghead series yet because it's so much further into the anime, and I'm still like in the 400 episodes at the moment, and this is way up in like the 1,000 episodes. So this Luffy is still cool because I love, alternate costumes for characters, but it's just like I'm not. Do I really need it? Should I get it? I don't know. But the price, it's not bad. I mean, it's the introductory price for Figuarts to get in the line, and I have, well, as you can see, I have this Luffy over here, so it's still okay. I don't mind it. Makes for a nice shelf. I mean, I got One Piece all over here, right here. I was wondering what that Luffy figure looked like. Yeah, it still looks good. I mean, we definitely have articulation going on because this is very flexible. They cut all these parts open. We can still maneuver a lot there just once you move it around. And there's still like a good amount of range and movement and crunch there. The head can absolutely move around so much with the neck and the head, the ball joint. The arms too. The feet, because they're just like, this does have a tilt, a ball tilt, whatever you want to call it. So it moves around everywhere. So yeah, still a good figure. Now the Gear 5 is crazy. The mere fact that there is a Gear 5, that's even crazier. So you haven't seen? No, I have not. I have not. Mark Rose, what's up, man? I'm hoping they continue with it and the My Hero series. I heard they're continuing with My Hero. I think they are. I know that other series of My Hero, like that side story one, is still going on. It's like on season 2. Sporty Girl is sold out of 5K, so unless someone doesn't make their second payment, they don't have enough. There it is. Does Bombus Bee still have any? Because I know Bombus Bee was selling it. Are you at Thriller Bark? I'm going to say no because I don't know that name. I don't. Or that arc or that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. There's so many that I just like. There were so many that I sometimes just had One Piece on in the background. And it's funny because I have it in Japanese. So I'm always watching anime in Japanese. So in a lot of cases, I'm understanding what's being said, even though I'm not reading the subtitles, because I've been watching anime for so long that I absolutely can pick up a lot of words here and there, regardless of me reading it. So I, it's still a lot of fun to just watch and listen to One Piece, regardless of it. It's so funny. Gear 5. Gear 5. I'm so happy that I found this at GameStop because, again, if you didn't watch my YouTube short, how I obtained this, um, this was one, it was a lucky find because I normally don't find many SH Figuarts at my GameStop. Two, it is the only GameStop I have left in my area. That's what sucks. I have all the out of the 5 GameStops that I was able to travel around and go to the stores and go look them up and just see what's in stock. I don't have that option anymore. I can only go to this one GameStop because they closed all the other GameStops. So for them to have this Gear 5, great. That's awesome. And I had a gift card to burn. So the gift card went right to this thing. And I used my $5 voucher and my other points and stuff. So for $48, this is a good deal. This has quite a bit of accessories. And I know there's another version, like $120 version for all of the extra other accessories, I should say. So this is still really nice. I love that alternate head right there. This is a wild head. All these right here, like, still got 4 sets of hands. Oh, he does have alternate arms. That's really cool. I did not realize he had alternate arms back there. So that's awesome. Wow. Okay. So is this attached? Oh, it is. There's a peg that's holding this in. There's a peg in his chest that's holding that in. That's cool. So his legs are bendable. Gotcha. They close all but one GameStop in my area. Yeah, see? Man, it's tough. And trust me, I'm not that much of a GameStop shopper, but I know they always get more items than your typical Target and Walmart. So I sometimes like to just go in there and see what they may have. And sometimes they'll have good stuff, but then again, they've raised their prices too, and that's such a pain in the ass. Professor Midoriya, what's up, man? My GameStop that is close to Walmart is unfortunately closed, but that's fine. At least I get to talk with more people. Anyways, I'm recently watching the 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, nice. Nice. Cool, man. Yeah, I know. The GameStops, it's crazy. I'm surprised that they're surviving the way they are. King Dingling, what's up, man? Will you be picking up any of those Dragon Ball anime Mythos figures? If you're talking about the one during at the Dragon Ball the Goku Damatsuri, Genki Damatsuri, absolutely. I'm going to the Dragon Ball tour to make sure I get one. If I can get one, I absolutely. I'm going to Dragon Ball tour in 2 weeks. I'm hoping that I'm in line early enough to be able to get one. Do you think it's a good recommendation? 7 Deadly Sins? I haven't fully watched it all, but why not? Try it. All anime is great. Sometimes you just got to watch the whole thing regardless, whether you like it or not. It's hard to like stop in between and be like, move on to the next thing. Trust me, I'm still trying to catch up with so many different titles right now that it's so hard to keep up with what you're watching. Ren Rendara, what's up? No Anime Mythos is what the Kong company. Oh, is it really? Um, my bad. Um, the hmm, which one is our out now? I'm trying to remember. I I don't know. I don't have many to begin with, and then I with some that I got before I've sold already. So right now, the majority of my collection is SH Figure Arts. So some might I might have some demoniacal fit, but I'd have to look. I can't even remember anymore. You're right about pricing $80 for that Snake Eyes and yeah, 80. No, it was 89 or 86.99. I saw that price like that's ridiculous. That's really crazy for them to even think that. So, no wonder. That is a weird choice. That is a weird choice. Okay. So, he came yeah. See, sometimes figure arts make some dumbass decisions. So, okay, if we all know Luffy, he is the rubber man. Um, he's got they gave him the arms that can bend, which is nice. That's a great accessory to have. It's a nice feature. But why would you not have an elbow joint? I think that's silly. Why would you not give him elbow joints on his regular arms? Like what the hell? I don't I mean these don't bend. So I don't get that. I to me dumb that's a terrible decision. Why not put elbow joints in the regular arms? And what the hell? Does this okay, that's pretty nuts. So okay, so this entire arm can bend. I thought it was just the skin area. No, I can bend it right here. So his elbow could be like right there. That's fine. And I had to see maybe this can come apart, but I don't think so. That does not come off. At least from what I can see. The hands can come off, but that's not exactly no. Okay. Yeah, that's really weird. What in the hell? Why wouldn't you make an elbow joint? I'm trying to see if this bends. And I'm hoping I don't break it, but it looks like I can bend it. And if I'm bending it, God, that's so scary. So look, I bent it a little bit. Just just a little bit, but that's so weird. Why not make the regular arms with an elbow joint? So dumb. Now I understood it for the legs. I understood you're not going to make a knee joint because you're just going to make his legs rubber. So you're going to like just bend the way it is, which I would have preferred, you know, a pair of legs with knee joints versus or and one with the rubber, the bendable limbs. That would have been nice, but unfortunately, they've made some poor decisions. Not, not that I don't know what to say. Like, I want to bend his elbows. I kid you not. I really do. I really want to bend his elbows. And you know what's funny? In the packaging, his elbows are bent on these arms right here. You see that? His elbows are bent in these two images. Or here, look, you can see this main image right here. So, yep. Maybe I can bend them. It's just weird. At least in my opinion it is. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? Seriously can't wait for the Moro arc of Dragon Ball Super to be Galactic Patrol. Okay, yeah. We just have to wait for next year. I heard that the English voice actor of the main Naruto villain is going to voice Moro. Any thoughts on that cool option for his English dub voice? I don't recall. I didn't watch a lot of Naruto, especially Shippuden. I think I watched what I probably watched up to like episode 30 or 40 of Shippuden, and then I just stopped. And that was because other anime was coming out, and then more and more stuff was coming out that I never went back to Naruto to finish it. So that's bad on my part. And then I just ended up seeing many, many different story arcs and clips on YouTube and stuff like that. So it just kind of just killed my need for watching the series. So English dub, I have no problems with English dub. I actually like English dub because I grew up with English dub. Funimation has always been my favorite studio to do English dubs, and they've always had some of the best English voiced actors, and I've always enjoyed what they put out. So I have no. I enjoy English. If Moro is a good one, I don't know who the actor is, then I'm sure it'll be great. I found the Snake Eyes and Polar Bear for $60. Had to buy it, and that's regular price, right? Or was it? Wasn't it? I don't remember. Is there bendy wire in the regular arms? That's what I'm going to assume. If the image is on the box are showing them bent, I'm going to assume that it's bent. I put fault on the fans. Maybe just heat up. Yeah. Bob, what's up, man? How you doing? He has no elbow. Yeah, I'm curious. The arms are bendy. I watched the review. Okay, that's awesome. I will. It's not bendy right now, but I was very, very nervous to do it because I'm putting pressure on bending it, but then a lot of it is also I don't want to snap the shoulder joint from bending. And you are right, because I did bend it a little bit, but man, oh man, this thing gets in the way and it pops out. Aesthetically, he absolutely looks good. He really does. My figure spot, what's up, man? Your hairline looks better than my I am literally 20 years older than you, man. I'm old. Is Doro good? Season I don't know. Did not watch that. I usually always watch the English dub because I don't well it'll vary. If I like the anime so much, I will watch both versions because I like to enjoy. I enjoy it so much that I will watch both versions. But I've always just watched Japanese first. Have you seen Shin Godzilla? Yeah, that was really good. And are you excited for God? Excited. I'm not a big Godzilla fan. I enjoy it. But for Godzilla, hell, bring on any new stuff. I'll definitely watch it. Unboxing art, how you doing, man? I want a drink. Go get one. Jeffrey, how you doing? No chewing. What's up, man? Yeah, still a cool looking figure. I'm definitely concerned about this elbow thing, but now that I know it can bend, I will definitely warm it up a little bit more. So that definitely helps. But adding a different arm, that's still cool. So many heads and faces, that's really nice. He still has the articulation that this one in the back does. So he's got it's all pretty good. Torso's great. Twist up there. Oh yeah, there's no knee joint. It just bends. Yeah, this thing just comes right out. So if you don't put this on, you got those gaping holes on the chest area. This, I wish if there was maybe a better way to keep that in there. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's leave you there. Just leave it there for now. We'll mess around with it. I don't want to misplace this. Move you. Cool. 10:32. I'm looking at the time. I was going to mess with Cyclops for a bit, but I definitely wanted to mess with it once I got that torso mod. So maybe I'll hold off and we'll work on G.I. Joe right now. Let's see. Really hope Shin Godzilla gets a sequel. That's always been quietly talked about. The studio is focused on My Zero for the time being, though. Gotcha. So let's open this up. Paid my full price on this figure and watch it go straight to Ross this holiday season. Whoa. Don't lose the parts. Don't lose the parts. Look at that. The CoverGirl. They did a really nice head sculpt on this girl. Scale of 1 to 10. How good is the Crazy Toys? 10. Absolute 10. You know why? Because it's the Crazy Figure body. If you never got the Crazy Figure female blank body before, this is the Crazy Figure female blank body. So for them to create their own character and use the body, that's amazing. It's so good. I mean, this I showed earlier. Here's Momo. This is the Crazy Figure blank body with some custom soft goods. So it's an amazing, amazing figure. So the articulation on these figures is by far the best female figure ever. Now here, is this mostly an all new body? She seems like it. What the hell? It definitely seems like an all new body. It looks good. I mean, it's got nearly everything. I mean, Joe's, I mean, you got, well, it's got close to everything, but it's close enough, especially for a female figure. It looks really good. And it's awesome that she has this alternate head and all these tools, which is really cool. Let's see. Don't know if that'll help a bit, but I tried. So she comes with that sledgehammer, this wrench, of course, the alternate head, handgun, and a rifle, and a pair of fists, which is nice. It's funny how Joe's used to never come with extra hands, so it's nice to see that there's now options that they can throw in there. Yes, CoverGirl, asking for a friend, obviously. You ain't watching. I only saw up to the end of the halftime show. So the last score I saw was 9-0 Seahawks. So the chat was telling me that it was like 29-7, if I'm not mistaken. That was the last score that was told, man. How you doing? Here's the rifle, which we've seen before. And here is the handgun, which is nice enough to be holstered. Cool. 29-13. Wow. Man. What happened? Let's move these here. All right, we're gonna attempt this. We're absolutely gonna attempt this. So we need to move certain. Oh boy, we're really gonna have to move our stuff around. Knife. Okay, like I said, we're gonna build this thing. Let's see if we can do this within my small little table area here. So this is crankcase and the All Striker. And I honestly don't believe that this All Striker is going to fit on the table for what I have. But we're going to give it a shot. Oh, remember these boxes? My God. What the? Oh, okay. All right, let's see. This is... How are we going to do this? How is this? There we go. So you can lift it out, and all of that is just in there. What's in here? Oh, it comes with decals and instructions. Very cool. That's a first. Have decals. All right. Can I build this without instructions? Normally, no. I'm always looking at the instructions because I know I'm going to mess something up. And then if I can't take it apart, I basically screwed myself over. So we will just get the instructions out just in case. Because the instructions looks very, very minimal. It's like 3 steps and then add in all the accessories. So that's step 1, 2, and 3. And put all the accessories on there. Give it a shot. You actually missed my friend's question. What was your friend's question? Patriots didn't show up tonight. Oh, nice. Did Walmart put everything on those toy lines? Most Walmarts did, apparently, to some people that have been posting, buying a lot of clearance items from that collector's island. But my Walmarts, I have 5 Walmarts that I can get to, and none of them have the collector's island. None of them sell G.I. Joes. None of them sell Marvel Legends. So I normally don't buy, or I rarely go to Walmart for action figures because they don't sell it. That's the worst part. I can't. It's ridiculous. The closest Walmart that I can get to that has the collector's island is an hour and 15 minutes away. And it's not worth driving all the way over there. It really isn't. All right, so crankcase here. Oh, I should fix his feet so we could stand. We got crankcase. He comes with 2 helmets, which is really cool. He comes with this one. If I would put it on properly. There you go. There's that helmet. Or that helmet. So I used to have one of these helmets because I did a lot when I was a kid. I did a lot of. I had my own BMX, so we built a lot of trails and hills for us to ride off and jump and tricks and stuff like that. One neighbor, his dad actually built a very small half pipe for us to do, or I wouldn't, not really a half pipe, but let's just say quarter of a half pipe with a small ramp. And so all the kids in the neighborhood would go on this and just practice doing all kinds of tricks. And so many of us had helmets like this. And he comes with a knife and a handgun. So the knife sheath. Where's the knife sheath? Oh, the knife sheath is on his calf muscle. Why can't I peel this out? Oh, so I have some news. Next Sunday, I may have 2 live streams on Sunday. So next Sunday, which is February 15th, I'm going to leave the knife in here because I can't get it out right now. So Sunday, February 15th, at 5 p.m., I'm going to have a guest, Michael Zolotaro. He is the showrunner of the Zolocon Toy Show. And he will be on the channel, and we're basically going to talk about the upcoming toy show that he has going on. So we're going to talk a lot about what goes on in the toy show, how it operates. We're going to talk about the guests that are going to be at the show. We're going to talk about the vendors that'll be at the show, what exclusives are going to be at the show, the venue, hopefully all the ins and outs that we can discuss about a toy show. So that'll be at 5 o'clock. And then if I am capable of it, I'll still do my 9 o'clock, live stream show. So we'll see how that goes. Man, there's a lot of stuff in this box. And I'm just dumping it all out. And I'm hoping, like I said, if we can make it, fit in here, I'll back this up a bit and we'll see how that goes. Let's see. I'm looking for crankcase. I don't have an extra one. Nice. Same in my area. Closest one to me. Oh my God. That hurts. CLR, what's up, man? Boring Super Bowl. Loved Bad Bunny halftime. Yeah, the Bad Bunny halftime show was great. Only highlight back to toys. The only Walmart near me that had the collector aisle is about 30 minutes away. I probably missed the clearance, but I might go see it. Yeah, go see, because people are finding clearance all over the place at Walmart. It's insane. Okay, how in the hell? All right, here's one piece there. I gotta cut stuff out, don't I? Damn it. There are. Oh man, they taped all the ties. Oh, okay. Here we go. Roughshod, what's up, man? NJ Tree, what's up, bud? Catching the end of the stream. What was that? Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. You were there. Lady Virgo, cool. What's up, man? Thank you for all your continued. Of course, always glad to jump in, say hi. Now I gotta pull this thing out and cut. So yeah, so Sunday, possible 2 live streams. Remember the first one at 5 o'clock, and that will happen. The 9 o'clock will be the, if I can do another one. Okay, I think I cut out everything that I'm supposed to cut out. And the expectation is I want it to just come right out. And if it doesn't, then I don't know what the hell I got to do. I got it. Okay. So this one, the wheels are actually already attached to it. So that's good. There's another box in here. Oh my God. What is this? the chair. Of course it is. Okay, we cleaned it out. Everything's out of that. This thing, very cool. It's quite large. All right, let's figure this out. Remember, instructions are good for us. I would love to get you on one of our shows. Of course, yeah. All depends on time and day because I work third shift. So just keep that in mind of what would be best, and I will definitely work with you guys. Whole Sparker collection display disappeared out of Mana. See, it's crazy. And you know, it's funny. Some people are able to, like, when they see that happen, they've been asking if they can take the displays. So some people are coming home with the displays. Zolocon at 5 next. Yes, 5 o'clock. Zolocon. Michael and Krista will be on the live stream, and we're going to talk about the toy show, hopefully the ins and outs, all the guests, the vendors, the exclusives, everything. Hopefully everything. We'll see what we can talk about. Mod must be removing my question about the tennis girl. It doesn't show up when you bring on the comments section. There is no mods. That's one. It may be a YouTube thing because I've been seeing every comment and I don't see an area where I could check to approve it. So I apologize. But if you want to possibly write it in code, you could try and do so. You're busy, man. It all varies. Asking if the chest has details, it has details. I can show you. I don't have a problem with that. Where is it? So it's the same chest. So if you've never had the crazy figure female body, it comes with 2 or 3 different chest sizes. This one comes with the one that's already installed, and then this one, which is the larger one. So there you go. I don't have a problem showing that. That's not a big deal to me. Okay, so this is nice, actually. This is a nice modern look for the All Striker. It's got these springs on the back and the front. The front actually has it too, so that's pretty nice. It has the toe and the string right there on the front. The interior looks really good too. It's got some sticker deco. It also has, it actually has a receiver here that you can utilize, and it is flexible, so that's nice. It attaches onto the console right there. The parking brake moves up and down, and the shift moves around too, and the steering wheel moves around, so that's pretty nice. The front wheels turn, but you have to manually turn them. It doesn't turn with the steering wheel. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's put it together. Hopefully. Details, but not painted. Yes, not painted. The Snail Show would just go all the way with that. Nope. Who went all the way with that? You know who went all the way with that? Come here. Quinn Lee. Quinn Lee went all the way with that. She definitely did. Also, Loose Collector. Loose Collector did all the way with that too. Okay, so they're saying, yeah, I know this is, I can move this stuff. For me to even, there's all of that right there. And for me to put this on, I'll give it a shot. I will give it a shot because there is a lot of accessories that come with this thing. And they're not small accessories, but they're enough. So the first thing, they're saying to put this chair right up here. And it does turn. Do you have the vamp? That's the word. Yes, I do have the vamp. Is All Striker close to the same size? No, this looks longer. This definitely looks longer. It may be bigger, honestly. So yeah, I have the vamp and the stinger. And the vamp, I mean, I could see it, but I think this is larger than it. Doesn't even have peg space for Marvel Legends. Very weird. It goes from Black Series to, well, see, at least yours carries Marvel Legends. Mine doesn't. Step 2, we're going to install the roll cage here, and I think it's just following these ports. So yeah, my figure spot. I know snail shell. I have a few snail shells. I know what you mean, but it's whatever. You can't help it. Company called Manatee Industry has a yoga figure with painted chest. I didn't know that. I know why it was hard to get for everyone. Okay, yeah. The Manatee. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, yes, they do. Because Figure Fight Club showed me that. He wasn't aware of it until he saw it. So that's step 2. Step 2 is done. Step 3 is the back part of the roll cage, which goes up here and gets plugged in on top like so, and in the back there. So at least it's just applying enough pressure to put that there, whatever. Okay, so everything else is accessories, and I just dumped all the accessories down here. So if I can easily mess around with it, I will do so, and we will attempt it. That's cool. It comes with a toolkit, and it opens up. So beautiful. Now, where's the tools that I can utilize? I mean, at least I have CoverGirl here that I can mess around with and throw her in there. So we have 2 of these crates, and where they go, I can. Wow. Okay. So, oh, interesting. So they actually have peg holes in there. So this, they actually give you the spots for it. So there's a peg here to insert that, which I'm going to assume the pegs that you see here all throughout, I know it's giving us, directions of where to put some of these things, which is nice. It's always good to do so. I'm sure you could use them for feet, and you can insert those foot pegs right in there. This one is going to be on the opposite side, which I can just plug that in. But you know what? It's nice that they actually have the peg holes in them so they don't shuffle around in the vehicle. That's actually, I'm really happy that they did that. So, because I know with the Vamp, if you were to do something like that, you can't peg them in anything. Here's a gas can right here in which they're suggesting to put it right there in that peg hole. So that's in there. And this other one, This one gets mounted right here. I'm hoping, yeah, right there. And then, wow, that is ridiculous. So here is, I don't even know the name of this, but that's pretty awesome. This one gets plugged in right up top, right in the center. If I could honestly just apply enough pressure. Well, for now, it's in there. It doesn't feel all the way in there. Then there's this, right? I don't know what to call that, but because it's got this peg here, that goes up front right here. And this actually, this is for the passenger. The passenger can reach right out into the front. Okay, that's very... That's a little... That is very difficult to plug in there. And not that it's a case of maybe I should heat it up or anything like that. It just feels... Well, this is gummy to begin with. Look at this. I can bend the hell out of that. That is ridiculous. But for me to plug that in, there we go. Wow, that was actually painful because I was applying so much pressure to place that in there. So that was like that. But then you can attach this right in there. And look at these. Look at these rocket launchers, bazookas. These go... Am I right? This is... Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong way. These go here. No. This goes right through there. Cool. Now, what are these antennas? I don't know what these are for. These are just plugged in like this. And they're on both sides. Cooperate. There we go. Okay. And yeah, see, here's two rockets right here. Are they suggesting that they get inserted in here? Oh, they are. You can insert them in there. Oh, and a mug. It comes with a mug. And there is a holder in there. To play with toys. Look at that. Okay, so outside of that, I think that is everything. Oh, geez, there's more accessories. He has a visor, a bandana, handkerchief, goggles, and this one's more for around the mouth, so he's got that handkerchief. Here's the helmet that we saw before, and he comes with these binoculars. So that's pretty cool. No tools though. Am I wrong? There's no tools. I thought there was going to be tools in here. So the Vamp has tools. We do have a bucket. A bucket. We have a toolkit for the tools. Well, at least CoverGirl has a wrench. Where'd Crankcakes go? Oh, there he is. So we can absolutely, well, we might as well. I'm just going to put these accessories off to the side because I'm going to have to figure out where to put that stuff. Let's see if this is actually outfitted pretty nicely. I never had an all striker when I was a kid, so this is cool as hell to me. It really is. Why is her leg? Oh, there's a piece of plastic that's there's the clearance wasn't allowing me to get in there. There we go. Okay, so she fits. She fits right in there. Crankcase we will put in. Oh, it's past 11. My God. I knew I would run out of time before I finish this thing. Nope. His leg. Is his foot blocking something? You know what it is? It's because his legs aren't bent. So I'm just trying to. I was saying mine doesn't carry Marvel Legends, not even pegs for them, which is why I thought it was weird that yours doesn't either. Yeah, does not. It sucks. They used to. That's the crazy part. They used to carry Marvel Legends. They used to carry G.I. Joes. Then they just stopped. It's been over 2 years now, and they still don't carry that stuff. So it's a lot of times it's pointless for me to even do toy hunts at those Walmarts. What the hell? Okay, he's definitely a bit. He just snugs in this. It fits, but there's something missing. Oh, look, I popped off the steering wheel, so now I gotta go find that thing. It's probably where his foot is, and that's probably why it's causing me an issue. Still 110. Oh my God. Did I pay 110 for this? I thought it was 100. Did they raise the price? Because this was 100. Those bazookas are sick for any. Oh, sure. Absolutely. Go to bed, Lady Bird. Did you get a ramen tank? I did not. They're so big, and I don't. It is huge. I actually played with it last September. Yeah, last September. It was when I was playing with it. Because Ace brought it to the. Well, he gave it to Articulated Ninja, and me, Nerdzoic, and Dave from Displaying Model Behavior, we were all next to each other at our booths, and we had the tank on Dave and Big Nerdy's table. So I grabbed the Maximum Hulk, and we were just basically playing around with that tank, and it's huge. It's enormous. Would I even have room for it? Probably not. I barely have enough room as it is, but it'll vary depending upon what vehicle I may want to pick up. Ace did a good job on that vehicle. It's really nice. Striker looks freaking cool. Yeah, it does. It really does. It looks really good. There's a lot to kind of look at and enjoy from this. I really like it. This is the gas tank here. You see, I'm glad that they have peg holes for the accessories, so now they won't jostle around everywhere. That's really cool. And we have this. We have a seat up here to mount. Oh, I just popped that off. And then the back. Back is nice. We got foot pegs here if needed. What? Ooh, there's a peg here. What could be used for that? But it's a larger peg, so I have no idea if that was specific for anything in particular. It doesn't say in the instructions, but that's still really neat to see. Oh, and you know what? I forgot. It does come with stickers. This thing does come with stickers for me to apply and put anywhere if I want to. I don't have to, but it's still neat to do so. So yeah, there's this side with the weapon, and then the other box right there. So yeah, this is great, and I can put it up. I don't think you guys can see it, but way back up here, yeah, you can't see it. I have I have the Dragonfly, I have the Rattler, I have the Vamp, I have the Stinger, I have all the vehicles up there. The Hiss tank is back there. I have room to put this Awe Striker, so this is really a cool piece to have. I'm glad the G.I. Joe team is doing vehicles. It really helps flesh out this world of G.I. Joe characters, and I absolutely enjoy it. It's really cool. Next, the Fan Hobbies Skyhawk. Oh, the Skyhawk. Yeah, that looks really good. Does the roll cage feel fragile when you're trying to insert it? It does, because I'm afraid like it may snap or bend, but you know, once you get it in there, I think you're okay. And if it pops out a bit, I mean, you can still pop it in there. It's still okay. I think it's still strong. I don't think it'll snap, but it may bend, and hopefully it doesn't go any further than that. But hell yeah, I like it. This looks really good. Cool. I'm glad I got to open this so I can get rid of this box, and we'll go from there. My God. All right. It's way past 11. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said just quite a few minutes ago, next Sunday may be 2 different live streams. So make sure you stop by at the 5 o'clock time, because we'll have the showrunners of ZoloCon, the toy show that is at the end of this month. That's going to have quite an impact with a lot of independent toy companies, as well as, you know, it's like the first largest toy show in Pennsylvania. So it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have a good time and talk a lot about everything about how a toy show is run. So look forward to that. And then if we have time, we will definitely try to do the 9 o'clock normal live stream, and we'll go from there. Outside of that, I got 2 more days left of my 30-day video straight, which is crazy. So I appreciate everyone watching them. I appreciate everyone commenting on them. It's been quite a journey from doing 1 video a day. Not even, sometimes I've done 2, because I've been doing my card openings, which is really awesome as well. So thank you guys for watching that, and please provide any feedback, because I'm going to continue it, not on a consecutive level, but I'm still going to do those another day, another toy hunt videos. So we'll keep that going. As far as it goes, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, check out the live stream next week. Look forward to the next toy hunt. And then hopefully I'll see you guys soon. So make sure to hit the like button on the way out. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.